Crdl Soundscaper is an online tool on our Crdl website that helps you to create your own sounds and interaction for your Crdl. In this tutorial, we will guide you step by step on how to use the online Crdl Soundscaper. First, to use the tool, you need an updated modern browser. Then, go to www.crdl.com/portal/soundscaper. The Soundscaper interface is divided into two areas: the Preview panel on the right and the Media Loading panel on the left. In this panel, you can load sounds to the 5 gestures: holding, stroking, tapping, tickling, and kneading. Each gesture is corresponded visually by color. An extra ambient layer is also available. This layer is designed to be played simultaneously as a background layer when any touch gesture is detected. Now, let's add an audio file to a gesture. To add or assign sounds to any gesture, either press the plus buttons in the Media panel and link an audio file from your computer, or simply drag and drop the audio file directly onto a gesture. Be sure that the audio file is not longer than 15 megabits. As soon as a gesture contains one or more sounds, the corresponding playing surface on the right is filled with color. Click on this surface to preview the sound. Or change the volume with the slider. You can remove a sound by clicking the minus button. Some gestures support multiple sounds. It is possible to add them all at once by holding down the Shift key. The order of playback can be determined by drag and drop of a sound to a different position in the list. In this way, it is possible, for example, to import individual musical notes and create a simple melody. It is also possible to make audio recordings directly in the Soundscaper by clicking the Record button next to the gestures. In the Record panel, press the red button once to start recording. Press it again to stop recording. You can press the play icon to replay the entire recording. As you record, a graph representing the recording is created. You can crop the audio by grabbing the trimmer. If you like it, then save the recording into the Media panel with Accept. In order to create a sound set that feels intuitive while playing, it is best to relate the length of the audio file to the length of the gesture. For example, a brief touch such as tapping or tickling can best be linked to one or more short sounds. Whilst the holding gesture works best with a single, longer audio file. Now it's time to test out your sounds. Simply click on the playing surface of a gesture to preview the sound. Some playing surfaces will play sounds briefly once. This is similar to how the sound will be played on the Crdl. Others for a few seconds in a loop, depending on the gesture. With the play button at the bottom, the entire set will be played once, allowing you to get a good picture of the whole set. The gestures are played one by one, and any ambience layer will play in the background. You can mix the sound levels live during this playback with the volume controls. Playback can be stopped at any time with the stop button. When the set is ready, it can be downloaded for use on the Crdl by clicking on the Download button. All sound files will now be converted and prepared for playback on the Crdl. A progress bar will indicate the time it takes for the export to complete. After this is done, the browser will offer a zip file to be saved on the computer or directly in your Downloads folder. The last step is to add the sound set to your Crdl device. First, the downloaded zip file must be unpacked by double-clicking on it. This creates a folder named User Set, followed by the date and time of creation. Now put the folder on an SD card. It is best to use an empty SD card for this, since it will prevent unintended override of existing files. Be sure to put the folder with the set into the root directory. Whilst the Crdl is turned off, insert the SD card into the SD card slot and then start up the Crdl. The newly created set will play as the fifth set, directly after the first 4 internal sets. Be sure to leave the browser open if you want to be able to make any adjustments to your set. The sounds are not saved within the browser once you close it. We hope this tutorial was helpful, and for more information, see our website or watch our other tutorial videos.